Hello and welcome to part 2 of the Hunger Games Reading Google Translate edition. If it looks like I'm wearing makeup, that's because I am. I just filmed a video and I couldn't get it all off, plus I think I look beautiful. So leave me alone. When we last left off, we heard the word stone, so let's continue from there. Overlooking the valley, forest berry bushes protects it from prying eyes, and waiting on the sight brought a smile. Gil said, I did not smile, but in the forest. Hey, said Catnip Gil. Great start to the video, good job Google Translate. My real name is Katniss, but when I first told him quietly that I almost did not. Thus it was thought, says Ed Catnip. Then when I got this crazy link started following me into the forest in search of handouts, it became the official name for me. Finally, I had to kill Bobcats, because he is afraid of the game. Poor Bobcats. I almost regret it, because it is not a bad company, but I got a decent price for his pelt. Look at my shot. Wind arrow in its place of bread stuck in her. She laughed. I would probably laugh if there was bread stuck in me, I guess. Real bread in the bakery, dense cookies, is that way we'll do our quota? I put my hand, hold my nose hole in the earth's crust and breathe. Hold my nose hole in the earth's crust and breathe. Cool. Sounds great. I love it. So that flood my mouth smelling saliva. Leading bread as this special occasion, I said, oh, or hot. Which one was it? He must return to the bakery in the morning. What is the cost? Just protein. Said Gale, the old man feels sentimental this morning. Even if he wished me luck, well, we all feel a little closer today. Is it not it? Is it not it? I don't know. I guess not. I even bothered to roll his eyes. How are you rolling his eyes? Did you come up to him and just sort of, deal with it? The fuck, Katniss? It's weird. Cheese, Prim, leave us. I pull it out. She's pulling the cheese out. I'm assuming that she put it in her pocket in the last episode. Face lit up like that. Thank you, Prime. There is a real treat. Suddenly, she wears a costume, jewelry, Effie Congress. That's an interesting sounding costume. As he called fanatics. Optimistic woman jumping in the annual reading fell. I almost forgot. Happy Hunger Games. Ah, yay! It's a few blackberries fiddled around. I fiddle with my blackberries all the time. And made the odds, and said that he was in a high arc toward me throwing berries. I put it in my mouth. I'm scared to turn the page. And my teeth get sensitive bed sores. Sweet and sour taste explosion in my language. What language is that? Because it's nothing I understand. Have you ever in your favour? There's the other half of the sentence we were looking for. With equal passion, I did. We joke because you decided to be afraid of their intellect. Moreover, the tone of America in Congress will affect most all look stupid. I saw Gil take the knife and sliced bread. At least that's all he sliced. He could be my brother. Straight black hair and olive skin. We may have the same grey eyes, but there is no connection. At least not anytime soon. Why? What? At least not anytime soon. So there's going to be a connection soon. Whoo! Katniss, he was naughty! Don't connect with him if he's your brother, though, because that's just gross. Many people working in the mines on the way to each other's as a family. They. Whole sentence. They. Very nice. My father came from a small merchant. What the fuck? You bought your father from a small merchant. That's great. For interviews with officials and peacekeepers, and sometimes the general customers. Most of the 12th ran the pharmacy. Since almost no one can be doctors, pharmacists and doctors, we cannot afford. My father, my mother, because she hunts sometimes, collect medicinal herbs and sell them to her shop to be brewed into treatment. She must really love him to leave his house. Layers. All of that was one sentence, except the I. Tried to forgive her for my father, but honestly, I am not the kind of tolerance. Fresh air with goat cheese, bread, chopped basil leaves, and carefully. And I am deprived of berry bushes. Oh no, whatever will you do? We return to settle in the... Fuck you, Beanie, why you slide to the left? We return to settle in the corner of the rock. Here we are visible. Oh. Invisible. Here we are invisible, I'm sorry. But the valley is full of life. Summer and collect herbs and roots to dig. Fish rainbow in the sun on a clear vision. It was a gorgeous day with blue skies and a light breeze. Wonderful food. Warm bread. Cheese and berries in bloom in our mouths. The berries are blooming in their mouths. I don't know if that's healthy. But we have to wait for 2 hours in the square. Is this name? Yes? I don't know. We can do this. As you know, in the wind, and said quietly. Why, he asked. Leave the area. Break. Life in the woods. Gale and I said, and we can do it. I do not know how to react. That pretty much describes me while reading this, so that's good. This is a very stupid idea. If we have such a large number of children, he quickly adds, are they going to throw their children at them? Because that's a good plan. Their child is doing, of course, but they can be. 2 brothers and a younger sister of the storm. Prim! All capitals. And do not hesitate to throw in our mothers Now they're throwing their mothers as well. Well, that's just not civil, is it? But because of the way in which they live without us. Who can say that it fills your mouth is always asking for more. When we were night fishing game, pork or shoes... Shoes? Why are you fishing for shoes? Why are you fishing for pork, for that matter? Or wool, still needs to exchange, or at night. And when we went to bed, growling stomach. I said I did not want to have children. I could. Good for you. God, Katniss. Gil said that if I did not live here, but, as I said, irritated. Forgot. It bounces back. The child bounces back, I'm assuming. Modern look wrong. Leave? How could I leave? Prim, the only person in the world I'm sure I'm in love. Are you in love with your sister? It's not okay, Katniss. It's not okay. Gale is devoted to his family. We cannot let go. So I talk about it. Even if we did. Even if we did. Where is that children come from? Each throne had a torrid romance. We are not alone. When we met, I was skinny. I'm sure you're a fat bitch now. All that bread. Oh my god, carbohydrates. 12 years, even if he was just 2 years old. He already looks like a man. 2. I don't know why I'm holding this so high, but 2? You can't look like a man at 2, unless you're fucking Benjamin Button. Also, if he wants kids, Gale will not have any trouble finding a wife. Wonderful for him. Beautiful Hess. Hess strong enough to cope with the work in the mines. He can hunt. However, you can take the girl, whispered to her. She went to school, and they want to tell him. It makes me jealous, but nobody thinks about the reasons. Good hunting partners are hard to find. Preaching to the choir. What do you want? He asked. We hunt, fish or collect. Let the fish in the lake. We invest columns and collect in the woods. She said something. But tonight, after the harvest, and everyone should celebrate. What? And many others. The relief has been a year for your child, but at least 2 families will pull their doors. Door lock. Better lock those doors, 'cause they're coming for you. And trying to figure out how they will survive the painful weeks. We do it well. Easier for us to ignore predators. Prey on the rich, tastier. It's true, the rich are tastier. In the morning we have dozens of fish, and a bag of vegetables. And more importantly, a gallon of strawberries. It is the most important. I got a patch a few years ago, but the idea of a series of wind on the grid to keep animals, okay. When he's direct transportation of coal from mines, more efficient system train, which was phased in over time. The oven space. The oven makes a return in the form of space. Most businesses are closed on the day of the harvest, but the black market is still very busy. We easily trade 6 good bread, fish, and the 2 other salts. Fatty say! Fatty say? Okay, I don't know what that means. But it's in capitals! Old women, big hot bone soup kettle, and paraffin blocks for half the cost of a few vegetables sold in our hands. Else we could do a little better. But we try to keep a good relationship with the world of fat. I guess that's a good idea, I think. Eat cheese, which can consistently rely on to buy wild dogs and only one. For this purpose we do not hunt, but if you attack, put 1 or 2 of the dogs, well, meat. When beef soup and invite patience. And she-fatty winks. I do not know who this she-fatty is, but she likes to wink. Maybe we'll find out why in the next, that was very loud, episode. It's literally so hot in my room. I have sweat running down my face. So fun. Thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, please click the thumb up button that is located below the very video you are watching. Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends. It's unbelievable how much it actually helps me. A little sharing goes a long way. Trust me. And definitely don't forget to also maybe check out my channel, watch all my other videos, and subscribe if you like what you see. I post these videos every Wednesday and videos of another variety every Saturday. So hopefully you will subscribe for one of those reasons. If not, that is fine. And I will deal with it, and I'll see you next time. Have a beautiful existence. I appreciate your soul. Bye! I'm so fashioned right now, you don't even understand. Okay?